Archiving business output sounds a bit dusty, right? But stay tuned for a few minutes and I'll show you how to save money big time by doing it smarter. Your company runs one or more business systems: finance, ERP, MRP, CRM, HR, payroll, you name it. All these business systems generate business output: quotations, order confirmations, sales invoices, statements, reminders, GL posting lists, packing lists, picking lists, inventory lists, purchase orders, pay slips, and a ton of other documents. Documents that are printed and sent to customers, suppliers, and employees. Even if a lot of them are now distributed electronically, copies are often still printed and stored in filing cabinets and ring binders. Not only is this cumbersome, it's also expensive. Printing, packaging, and mailing of documents are the obvious cost. But copies don't come cheap either. Print capacity, paper, and toner all come at a price. Then try calculating how much time is spent archiving paper copies in filing cabinets and ring binders throughout the company. Add to that the cost of cabinets, binders, and office space. It all adds up. And you haven't even started using the archive. Accessing the archive tends to be the most expensive part, especially if you are in multiple locations. Eventually, documents become obsolete. Even purging from a manual archive is costly and time-consuming. Each one of these costs is relatively small, but try adding it all up. Others have found big savings. The cost issue is only one part of the picture. Security is another. Imagine what a fire or flood would do to your business. You do have backup and contingency plans in place for your business systems, but what about your physical archives? Talking about security, paper, filing cabinets, and ring binders simply aren't the best security measures to protect business-sensitive information from prying eyes. Internal or external, that is. In daily operations, physical archives also tend to be a burden. Calling customers with overdue and unpaid invoices, you're bound to be met with, "We never got that invoice. Could you please send me a copy?" Going to the archive, making a copy, and mailing it, or sending it by fax, takes time. Finance, sales, logistics, HR, and R&D all share the same pain, especially if they are working on another floor, down the road, or across the world. Finally, working as a business controller in a large organization with offices in more locations, it's virtually impossible to stay in control when everything is on paper. Do you recognize any of this from your organization? Don't worry, there's a smarter way.
Introducing Next Digital Workplace.
Archiving business output the next way. Your business systems, finance, ERP, and others still generate tons of output: sales invoices, purchase orders, etc. You may print and mail, send by email, or use EDI to distribute your business output. No matter what, all documents are automatically captured by Next and stored securely. No more lost documents. No more printing extra copies for the archive. Everything is automatically indexed on all relevant criteria. For example, a sales invoice is indexed by customer number, project numbers, item numbers, chassis numbers, and batch IDs. No more time-consuming manual filing, refiling, and misfiling. Now you may access all your archived business output from within any of your business systems. Just click on a customer to see the complete customer folder, or a product to see the product folder. Click on a specific posting to see the invoice copy. You get the picture. You may, of course, also use Google-like searches to search through all documents in no time at all. Even among millions and millions of documents, you get the right one in the blink of an eye. Now, when you're on the phone with a customer who has an overdue invoice, and they claim that they never got the invoice in the first place, you don't have to call anyone or go anywhere. You just send them a copy by email, maybe even attach a copy of the original order. 1, 2, 3 clicks, and it's done. And don't forget to add an electronic post-it so this lame excuse only works once. Access is easy from accounts payable, but also from anywhere else, on the next floor, down the street, or across the globe. 24/7. No more waiting until tomorrow for a copy of anything. Even in the middle of a customer meeting discussing payment terms. Pull out your tablet and show them last year's reminders and interest notes. and much more secure. Now only authorized staff from HR can access payroll details, and only top management can see next year's complete revenue forecast per client. Only you can see your personal records. Much more secure than any physical archive will ever be. And safe, too. In case of fire or flooding, you now have the same level of contingency with your company records as you do with your business systems. Might just make the difference. This is Business Output Archiving the smart way, the easy way, the secure way, the scalable way, the next way. It's money in the bank from day one.
Sounds interesting? Look up nextway.software today. Making good business run better.